So what if I were to tell you that contrary to popular belief, Stormtroopers are actually extremely elite soldiers? Amongst Star Wars fandom, a lot of Star Wars fans do truly believe that the Stormtroopers are not very good. But what if I were to tell you that that's actually completely wrong? They were extremely elite soldiers. From a very young age, they were trained to be extremely and completely loyal to the Empire. This was called their indoctrination process. The indoctrination process completely stripped them of any individuality and made them act as one unit, loyal to the Empire. This is also why Stormtroopers didn't have specific colors or didn't have designs on their armor, contrary to what clones had. We all know clones had many different designs that they had put on their armor to show their individuality. The Empire did not want this whatsoever, not at all. They didn't want free thinkers, they wanted robots almost. Robots with the capability to free think, at least on the battlefield, and only to be loyal to the Empire. They endured years of physical hardship as well during their training. Their training would be extremely brutal. Their training would insist of them being often sleep deprived and often having to change their environment in order to adapt to certain situations. And sometimes they would go without eating food and also getting no sleep whatsoever and having to still be effective on the battlefield. To the average citizen, a stormtrooper would completely wipe them out. Any form of stormtrooper opposition would completely and utterly destroy them, no questions. They were also trained in many different facets as well. They would have to learn and understand each and every blaster that they had, and they would understand it to a T like the back of their hand. And they would understand this weapon so well, or understand the equipment so well, that if one stormtrooper were to fall, one would be able to pick it up and pick up exactly where the last one who just died left off. This is where their camaraderie and loyalty to the Empire came together, because they always focused on duty over their own lives. And they were also trained in mental toughness and simulated battles, to where at the point where that if they saw something like this in real life, they'd be completely desensitized to one of their comrades dying, and they would be able to pick it up and just keep fighting. Although there were many different types of stormtroopers that would be specially trained in order to achieve certain objectives and also to go on certain missions, they were all really capable. Some of the most capable stormtroopers were sent directly to the 501st Legion. In order to be chosen to be part of the 501st, you would also not have to be a new recruit. There were no new recruits that joined the 501st just like that. You had to have been elite before you became part of the 501st, and then you'd be chosen maybe to join this elite legion of stormtroopers. They were known as the best in the entire Empire. Even being able to best some of the ones who were specially trained in higher ranking death troopers and things along those lines. And of course, in order to serve alongside Vader and be his direct line of stormtroopers, you would have to be one of the best. But anyway, that's all I got for this video. Let me know your guys' thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. I did have another video planned for today, another project I was working on, and I was going over the politics of Star Wars. But I canceled it for the time being because right now politics is a very hot topic, and we all know what happened yesterday, and it's truly unfortunate, but that's just kind of where I'm at. I don't want to be tone deaf to anybody's feelings and things along those lines. But anyway, may the force be with you, and as always, have a great rest of your day.